Hello everybody, this is Stonewall, and today we're playing live actually, so it'll be a little bit different, but I'm going to be going over kind of my wish list for Infinite Warfare and future Call of Duty. So right now I'm going to be playing with the Path of Sorrows, or the Katana, that they added recently. And as you can see, I've got the Dark Matter camo on it. Ah, that was close. Anyway, so the first thing is I really want some form of party games to come back. That was a fail. I was hoping my teammate would get him. Anyways. Because in Black Ops 3, we've got gun game, but you can't jump in with a party of any bigger than one. And so, I don't know if anybody else has done this. Nice. But, you and a friend try to jump in lobbies at the same time and see if it'll put you in the same match. And most of the time that just gets frustrating and doesn't really work out great. Should have known. So I really want to be able to jump in with friends. Now something I really appreciated from Call of Duty Ghosts was actually a random gun game. So you didn't know the exact layout or the exact weapon that you'd be using. They followed the same pattern, so handgun and then shotgun or SMG or whatever. They followed the same order and the same basic type of weapon, but it was a different weapon, different set of attachments each time. So that was kind of nice to be able to do that way. So, the next thing is, we know variants are coming back, but I'm curious to see how they do the variants. So, I think it would be neat if you could get parts and attach the parts to different weapons, giving different effects. So, you could basically make your own custom variants in the game. Now, it would have to be within reason. You couldn't let them make it too overpowered. There'd have to be some type of limitation on it, but I think that'd be kind of neat. Another thing that would be really neat in my opinion, or really nice, something that's kind of been missing, you hadn't been able to do anything about, is iron sights. If you could choose what you want your iron sights to look like, that would make a pretty good difference, because you could say, okay, I can use these sights and I don't have to put a red dot on here. So it frees you up an attachment slot. Now, how far you could customize your iron sights, I'm not sure, but I think it's a pretty neat idea to look at. Now, something else is, in Infinite Warfare, early on in the previews and the leaks and that kind of thing, they mentioned 4 or 5 manufacturers. So I think it would be neat if they had some challenges, like the camo challenges and things like that, but they were specific to manufacturers and could earn you oh, don't want to go there. And could earn you maybe a manufacturer's emblem to go on your gun, or a special camo or something like that. Just another I guess, dimension to some of the weapon challenges and things. So I really like playing with challenging weapons. I don't know, some of this might seem a little bit scattered, my thoughts and everything, but I've just got a list down here in front of me. So I really like what's considered high-risk, high-reward weapons, where if you're skilled and you're good with the weapons, then you can do really well with them. It's not something that is just, the easiest weapon in the game to use, but something that requires a little bit of skill. And I think that's part of the attraction that most people have to sniping and even these melee weapons and things like that. So I think that I really like that type of weapon. I like semi-automatics, especially shotguns. I've been doing a lot more sniping lately. Alright, so there was something else, or a few changes, a few fixes that they could still implement in Black Ops 3 that have been bugging me a little bit. And they're really small things, but they kind of add up. So, dead lobbies. You'll go to join into a match and you'll sit in the loading screen for like, 5-10 minutes, and it won't be going anywhere. You back out, jump back in, and it'll put you straight in one. So, I don't know what the technical term is for that or anything like that, but it's really frustrating to have that. Other little fixes, the accuracy readout whenever you look at your weapon stats, especially for projectile weapons, they're, ridiculous out the roof. I wish they had some way to fix that. They're just kind of ignoring it because it's a really small problem and nobody's really going to complain about it. But it's just a little fix that I'd like to see. Another thing, and I know there's been some screenshots, but we're not sure the details on it, but a shooting range. Advanced Warfare, that's one of my favorite things they did there, is they had a shooting range where you could try out your weapon setup in between matches and things like that. And I'd really like to be able to do that. Another thought is, and this is again related to some challenges and things like that, would be camos for your tacticals and lethals. I know Black Ops 2, I think there was some glitches where you could get diamond camo for your C4 and stuff like that. And that was pretty neat, but there wasn't really a way to earn it through challenges and things like that. So that's something I would like to see. But so far from what I'm seeing in Infinite Warfare, I kind of like the looks of it and all of that. But just some thoughts for future Call of Duties, and I don't know, maybe they'll add some of it in, especially the manufacturer-based challenges. I think would be kind of cool. But anyways, that's just my kind of wish list for the future. Another party game that I really want to see come back is Infected. Black Ops 3 has not had Infected, but I know it was in Advanced Warfare, Ghosts, and a lot of games before that. I don't think it's been in the Black Ops series at all. It's just not their type game. But I really want to see Infected come back, and I'm figuring it probably will in some form since it is an Infinity Ward game. So anyways, I'm going to keep playing here, trying to get some clips to put together. I'm hoping to be able to do a montage, but that's going to take a lot of editing, and I've never done one before. So anyways, this is Stonewall signing off, and I will see you in another video.